Hello. Welcome back to the MP podcast. I'm your host, Mariah, creator and founder of Mastering Progress. And we are on episode 3 of season 4. And I did say I was going to be more prepared this week. I did say that. And I know I said that. Um, but life kind of gets away from you. But I'm already planning for next week, so I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But this week is going to be kind of a little bit of a mess. But I also couldn't write down in words what I really wanted to say. It was just weird. Because, like, for me, I don't know if anyone else goes through this, but I feel like I have this weird complex. And I call it the worthless God complex because, to a certain degree, I can see how it comes off as I have a God complex to a certain degree. I can see that. I can see that. But there's also the side where I put myself down so much. Like, I don't think people understand, unless, like, you're close to me and you really understand who I am as a person, which a lot of people don't. But I am so hard on myself. Like, it's bad. We're working on it. Therapy, yeah, obviously need it. But I am so hard on myself, and on the other side of it, it seems as though I believe I'm such, like, a higher being because, like, I do all this stuff, and I feel like I have to help everybody, and I have to do this, and I have to be the best. But on the other side of that, I am so, like, the stuff I've said to myself is bad. The stuff I continue to say to myself is bad. And at one point, I was harming myself because I didn't think I was doing well enough or doing what I needed to do well enough. And that was me punishing myself for not being good enough, which stems from a lot of childhood trauma, and we know this. But my this weird complex, I think it stems from one, and this is not to, like, badmouth my upbringing. I am so thankful for my upbringing because I see how other people were raised. I'm like, oh, yikes. But it comes from having such successful parents and being able to see them succeed and be able to create, like, a wonderful life for me and my brother, and let alone themselves, and then having that ingrained in me from such a young age that you need to be your best, you need to do the best, you need to be the best in the room, which half the time I am not. And I know this. But also, the way that was ingrained in me, it's, like, conflicting. And now, as an adult, I confuse some people. I confuse some people because some of the stuff I've been saying to myself, whether it be in the privacy of my room while I'm working on stuff, but or out in public, like, people are like, "Why are you talking to yourself like that?" One, because I'm the only person who's going to be honest with myself. And so if I'm doing something stupid, I'm doing something stupid. I'm going to tell myself I'm doing something stupid because it's stupid. And I don't think enough people are honest with themselves, and they don't tell themselves that they're being stupid. So, like, they're like, why are you doing that? And I'm like, because I'm honest with myself and I know that that was stupid. But I also come off so confident, even though I really am not. I do come off so confident. I just walk in, but I also just keep my head down and say what I need to say. And I think it comes off as I think I'm better than myself. I'm like, I'd rather not waste my words and not say what I mean. So I'm either quiet and not say anything because it's might not be nice, or say what I mean, get to the point, and people don't like that. People like to dilly dally and gossip. And I'm like, I don't have time for that. I don't have the energy for that. I don't like it. I don't think the people in my circle need to like it, and that's about it. That's why I'm very selective. But it does come off as like, oh, she thinks she's all this and all that. And then they'll hear me like call myself stupid in worse words, um, because I messed up, and they're like, wait, what just happened? Like, and this is why I say I have such high standards for people in my life, because I am so hard on myself, so hard on myself. And so if you're not hard on yourself and you're not expecting more out of yourself, then we can't be friends, and I don't understand you. Because why wouldn't you want to make yourself better, and why wouldn't you tell yourself, "Oh, that was stupid. Let's change that and go forward." Now, am I saying you should be harming yourself because you did something stupid? No, I'm not saying that. And it was a very challenging time for me. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Do not harm yourself. But you can tell yourself if you were being stupid. But I think from that, if you're going to do that, uh make sure you don't hold on to that for too long, because when you hold on to it, then it creates deeper problems. I've learned for the past few years, like, you say it, you acknowledge it, you understand that what you did was stupid, and then you're like, okay, what's the solution so that I can fix this and not do it again? uh and then as like, I think you have to understand also, like, you're going to be stupid. You're going to make stupid decisions. You're going to make the wrong decisions. Let's not dwell on it, but also know that you're strong enough to go out there and make these decisions yourself. You are strong enough to be by yourself and do so much with your life. And understanding that puts you in such it puts you on a such higher level than most people who are on this world and this lovely earth. uh it puts you at a mentally higher level than a lot of people who are walking this green earth today. And I think once you understand that and can have that mentality and have that, I guess, the worthless god complex, it really does change things. It changes things. And so maybe you should try it. um that was my rant for this week. Short and sweet. And also, like, I want to know if other people feel that way too. Or if we're just like, oh, I'm amazing no matter what. Okay. That's one way to do it. And I guess if it works for you, it works for you. But it doesn't really make sense because nobody's perfect. So, anywho, that's about it. I promise you next week I will be good to go. I've already started preparing, and I know. And also, I didn't charge my filming device. So I was trying to keep it short and sweet so that it didn't die on me. But next week it will be charged. Next week I will have all of my notes, and it's only going to get better from here. It's only going to get better from here. So I hope you all have a great week, and as always, keep thriving.